without further ado, let's get ready to get into it. It's my fifth best one. I recently just picked this one up. I seen some reviews about this one being a good cologne for the winter. And it's been out for a couple of years, but the reviews on it are pretty good. So I decided to give it a shot, and it's none other than Starman Nebula. And let me just tell you, this is a great cologne. It was my scent of the day for Monday. And when I woke up and sprayed it on, I was like, oh, this is a winner. You can't tell that the coffee note is in here, but it is gorgeous. Now, the notes in Starman Nebula are orange, bergamot, whiskey, malt, patchouli, coffee, cedar, vanilla, amber, peat, and musk. And is it great? Now, it starts off fresh and juicy, then it's followed by a warm, boozy note that dries down to a sweet, smoky, smooth fragrance. And it's perfect. I love it. If you've heard about this one, but you've never tried it, do yourself a favor and try this one out. But this is my fifth best one. Just got it. Now, the performance on this is about 7 hours on skin, and I got about 10 hours on clothes. And I did 12 sprays with this one. And the CI just good for the first 2 to 3 hours on this one. But this is a gorgeous cologne. I don't know if it's because of the whiskey or the malt note or whatever, but this is a very good cologne. I forgot what it was inspired by, but I'm gonna look it up and get back with you guys and let you know what it was inspired by. I believe it's a discontinued fragrance, but that's neither here nor there because this is a good fragrance. So this is my fifth best one, Starman Nebula. It's great for the wintertime. Okay, moving on to my next one. Now, this next one was my scent for today. It's my scent of the day for today. And it's none other than Paris Corners River Quartz. Now, this is a strong cologne, I will say that. And you have to be a pepper lover to love this one. Because it's very strong. It's very strong. Now, the notes in River Quartz are black pepper, pink pepper, elemi, olibanum, saffron, vanilla, and cedar wood. And this has more of a bold, peppery opening with a smooth, luxurious, slightly sweet dry down to it. But it's gorgeous. Now this one lasts about 8 hours on skin, about 12 hours on clothes. Now, I will say this one you can't do 12 sprays with. I would start more along the 7 to the 8 range spray, and then I will work my way up depending on if you're going to be in an indoor setting or outdoor setting. If it's an outdoor setting, it don't matter. You do what you want to do. But if it's an indoor setting, then you may want to, work with this one. Start on the 7 and then work your way up. But this is a great one. I will say that. But this is my fourth best one, Paris Corners River Quartz. Okay. Moving on to my third best one, it is Armaf's Infinity Silver. And this is a gorgeous one. And this one is a good performer, just like the River Quartz. I will say that one. And this is more of a safe blind buy. Like I say with the other one, you had to be more of a pepper lover to really like that one. But Infinity Silver is gorgeous. Now the notes in Infinity Silver are bergamot, ginger, grapefruit, apple, cardamom, geranium, pink rose, cashmere wood, cedar wood, and vetiver. And this is more of a floral, fruity type of a fragrance with the warming from the cardamom, and the dry down is more of a fresh, woody type of smell. Now, you will get about 8 to 10 hours on skin, and this will last to the next day on clothes. I do about 12 sprays with this one, and this has a great sillage too as well. So This is my third best one. Check this one out. I get a lot of compliments with this one. So, it's very good. And I don't hear a lot of people talking about this one either. So I guess they either just don't know or haven't tried it yet. But do yourself a favor and try this one. All right. Moving on to my second best one. And it's none other than a Sexy Arabia Prestige Mod Aldehyde. And this is a gorgeous fragrance. Now, I will say that these next two that are coming up with the pressure wise sprayer, the next two that are coming up, they don't perform as good as the other three that I just showed you, but they are gorgeous scents. So, what you're going to get out of them is just as good. Now, on Mod Aldehyde, we have bergamot spice, lemon, amber, patchouli, oud, white musk, vanilla, and sandalwood. Don't let the oud scare you because you really can't smell the oud in this. And this is more of a nice blend of citruses with a woody depth and a warm ambery musk foundation. Very good. Now this one lasts about 5 to 6 hours on skin, and you'll get about 8 hours on clothes, and then it'll dry down. You have an okay sillage with this one for about 2 to 3 hours, but it's gorgeous for the 2 to 3 hours that it is, projecting very good. Now I will say that if you're going on a date, this will be the #1 date fragrance. It's sexy. I did a video on this one about a month ago, and my daughter and all her friends love this cologne right here. So they even wanted it for themselves. It is unisex, so it can go either way. But I think it's leaning just a little bit more towards the male, but a female can pull it off as well. But this is my second best one. All right, moving on to my last one. I got this in about 2 weeks ago, and this has the coffee note in it as well, but you really can't tell. It's just a gorgeous fragrance. Although it's not on beast mode, it has an okay type of performance, but for the 6 or 7 hours that you're wearing it, it's great. And it's none other than Joe Milano's No Limit. This, I believe, is inspired by a fragrance that Bad Bunny wears. And let me just tell you that he has good taste, because this is a gorgeous fragrance. Now, the notes of No Limit are rosemary, Sicilian mandarin, coffee, coconut, iris, milk chocolate, amyris, agarwood oud, and tonka bean. And this is more of a citrusy, fresh, aromatic fragrance that dries down with some warmth and sweetness. And this lasts about 5 to 6 hours on skin, and you can get close to 8 hours on your clothes. Now, I do 12 hours. I do 12 sprays with this one as well, but you can kick this one up. This one in the Mod Aldehyde, you can do 12 to 14 sprays. So you can just, work with this one, because these are friendly fragrances, and I think you won't hurt nobody's nose with this one. But the sillage is good for about 2 hours. But yeah, these are my 5 affordable, sexy winter fragrances. So when you get a chance, get your nose on some of these, and I think you will be happy. If you've never tried the coffee note, don't let that scare you, because as I said, in these right here that have the coffee note that I just showed you, you really can't tell that the coffee note is even in them, and they are gorgeous colognes. So do yourself a favor and check these out. Thanks for tuning in to the channel. ATL Corey. Check these out.